Hello, my name is Ron McCracken, and wanted to make a video about me and Zeuster here, also known as Zeus. We need to find a place to live as soon as possible, preferably sooner. Zeus is officially my emotional support dog, and I've had him about 8 years now. Anyway, I'll just start where this crisis, it didn't really begin there, but a little over a month ago, my landlord threw me a curveball and gave me a 30-day notice to vacate. And I'm recording this Sunday night, December 4th, going into December 5th, Monday. So starting tomorrow, they can officially file for eviction. And then there's the process, the whole court process with that, which usually takes at least a few weeks. And then I can file an appeal, etc., etc., etc. Was trying to avoid that. We've been here almost 3 years. He's told me from the beginning that, especially, it was shortly after I moved in here that COVID hit. So my job, at that time I was working at Alamo Drafthouse Cinema, my job got shut down there, as did a whole bunch of people's jobs. And that started kind of a roller coaster. And he had told me both verbally and in writing, via emails, text messages, as long as I always kept communicating and making some kind of payments and all that, basically just not avoiding him, that things were fine. That changed. So now we've got notice to vacate. And something that I'm finding that is very disturbing, just briefly, my diagnosis is PTSD and depression, and which is relatively mild at this point, pretty mild at this point for the most part. Although I'm getting depressed about the housing situation, but that, and also anxiety disorder. The big one is chronic PTSD. And I've been seeing a therapist now I found a terrific therapist about a little over 5 years ago. And doing cognitive behavioral therapy, we made a lot of progress. And also, very importantly, one of the most important things, I've been sober for 3 years, 6 months, and as of Sunday, 27 days. 3 years, 6 months, 27 days sober. And alcohol was my drug of choice. Well, I've reached out to several different nonprofits and also checking with the city and the state. So far, in a little over a month of searching for housing, absolutely zero progress. I've got previous evictions on my credit report, and goes without saying, my credit is less than stellar. And something about that, I've reached out to different mental health nonprofits. I'm not going to name any because all of them are falling short. And I do, so what I'm saying is, in general, not just the nonprofits, but our government as well, our society as a whole, we've got to do better to help people with mental health conditions and people in recovery. What I've been looking for is a true second chance landlord that will work with me that works with people who have evictions. It's been 3 years since I had one, but understanding that, and here's what really is, well, for lack of a better word, annoying, is that a lot of people, they kind of act surprised when people in recovery have less than stellar credit records. Well, I mean, I'm grateful that I'm alive and I'm sober. That's huge, and I'm even more grateful that I have a terrific therapist that is helping me navigate this as well, as far as my mental health goes. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't handle it all that well. I'm not sure I am now, but I'm extremely stressed about it, needless to say. And what I'm finding in these, with both government agencies and nonprofits, is one of the few alternatives is a boarding house, living with several other people. And here's the thing. Mr. Zeus here. Hey buddy, you okay? Zeuster here. Again, he's my emotional support dog. Well, he is officially that. So he is protected by federal law under the ADA. And wherever I go, he's going. Now, even if they accept him, here's the thing. I'm not leaving Zeus with total strangers for 8, 10, 12 hours while I'm gone at work. That's not happening. That's just a complete no-go. So what I'm finding disconcerting, I guess maybe that's the word I'm looking for, disconcerting, is that someone like me who's well into recovery, again, 3 years, 6 months, 27 days as of Sunday, I've got zero desire, even with all this stress and news. I'm kind of proud of myself. Even with all this incredible bad stress, I have zero desire to drink again. I'm working full time. One of my neighbors, a neighbor I've had for almost 3 years now, when I first told her, I texted her, it might have been late at night or the next day. When I texted her, it was the morning after I got my 30-day notice to vacate. She called me about 10 seconds after she got the text and was like, what the hell, dude? All you do is work and come home and take care of your dog, Mr. Zeus there. And I told her, well, it's that thing. I fell behind. I've been making payments, working things out. It was very close to being caught up. And that's when they pulled the trigger on the notice to vacate. And again, maybe as early as tomorrow, they'll file for eviction. So I'm working full time at Fleet Feet, and I love it. Most of you who have seen any of my videos or any of my social media know working at a running store is kind of perfect for me. And the pay isn't terrific, but it's decent, and the benefits are terrific. Thanks to my health insurance through my employer, I only had to pay $10 copay to my therapist. That's huge right there. Excuse all my ums. This is just off the cuff. I need to get this out. So basically, I just need a fresh start. and landlord willing to give me that, hopefully in an apartment complex that is not infested with crime. We need a safe place to live, as does everyone. Everyone deserves a safe place to live. But it's like my neighbor said, all I do is I work, I go for a little run, usually after work, and come home and take care of my dog. That's it. And that's my routine. I just have to find something just basic, one bedroom, one bath. Doesn't have to be anything huge. 500, 600 square feet. It'd be nice to have some kind of patio or something, but I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not going to be picky about that. But also, by the way, I'm in Dallas, Texas, in case anyone didn't know already. So I basically need to find something soon. Again, it's Sunday, December 4th, going into Monday, December 5th. And gotta find something soon. I work near the corner of Preston and Forest in Dallas, Preston Forest Shopping Center. And preferably something, I'm living in Oak Cliff at the moment, preferably something a little closer to work at Preston and Forest Shopping Center, and also preferably something relatively close to rail lines. And that's about it. If anyone out there knows of anything, knows second chance landlords, knows private landlord that has a rent house that's vacant or apartments that are vacant, whatever, just leave a message for me on the video, or you can also call me 469-855-9857, 469-855-9857, and it's usually better to text first and just tell me who you are and what you're doing. Also, my email is runningron2008@gmail.com. That's RUNNINGRON2008@gmail.com. Again, runningron2008@gmail.com. I'm turning 60 in January, so would like to find something. Well, the sooner the better. The sooner we find something, the better. And that's it. Zeus thanks you. I thank you. And just put it out there. Thank you.